Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's NetTorka here, back for another reaction on Fire Emblem Heroes. This time we have a new Heroes banner, Rearmed Pjazi, I don't know, and Rearmed Lilina. I was not expecting that. I was hoping to save orbs, and Lilina is one of my favorite characters, period, in the Fire Emblem universe, so it is what it is. Let's see what we got. Blazing Blade. I don't.
Something you deem simply coincidence.
Sorry, Binding Blade.
May
Elfin.
very well be destiny.
I don't remember him.
I see.
Okay. AR Cantrip 3. Do we have that? Or, sorry, I mean like any Cantrip 3.
They will be saved.
His art looks great. I don't remember him at all.
Right.
Very defensive. That's a cool. That's a very like old school.
The act of fighting must always serve some purpose.
Animation.
For me, that purpose is to feed
Gosh,
my
I don't
family.
remember these at all.
Yes.
I never use these characters. That must be what it is. Okay, here's our demote. Red. Dude, are they gonna put the same? They're gonna double up on the same colors.
I can.
I would have preferred a green Lilina, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that.
I've been supplementing my studies by learning from the
What, she
mages
is
in the
green?
Order of Heroes.
Oh no, that's
You
awful.
mean this way?
Does that mean she's the same as? Oh. Shit. Okay, now I'm kind of pissed. Now I'm really pissed, actually. I don't like this character.
I am Pjazi, a proud
Pjazi.
Jotun warrior.
Okay. Okay.
Season's greetings.
Shut up and obey!
Her voice lines are great. I will say that. Whoa. Whoa. Everyone only moved one turn. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be busted.
Yes.
Maybe I missed something. Final chapter. And I don't know who this is. Okay, I'm a little nervous. I'm sure it's double Boars. Okay, I do remember Boars. He was like Lilina's protector, I remember. Okay, and up to 2 times. All right, let's look at this. I'm really kind of disappointed at the selection, distribution, color
Something
distribution.
you deem simply
Let's take a look at what we got.
coincidence may very well
So I have
be
Elfin, who I
destiny.
don't remember at all, to be
see.
honest. It's been a long time since I played this game. Though it's been a long time since I played any Fire Emblem game, to be honest, because I played them all consecutively right after one another. So we have Light Inventuria at start of the player phase or enemy phase. Grants speed res +6 and hexblade to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. And if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit have res less than unit's res +5, inflicts attack speed -7, guard, and exposure on those foes through the next action. That's really good support weapon. Damn. If foe initiates combat, inflicts penalty on foe's attack speed during combat equal to 6 plus 20% of unit's res at the start of combat, and also it's got miracle effect on it. Whew. That's a solid support weapon. And then we have AR Cantrip 3. If Singer Dance is used, inflicts attack res -7 and sabotage infos in cardinal directions of unit and target through their next actions. Infantry null follow-up 4. Holy crap. This might be an underrated unit. Like, the support unit all around is really good.
They will be saved.
Love the artwork. Not a huge fan of the feminine elvish dudes in the game. But I mean, the artwork is really solid for this one. Love this animation though. Very, very GBA-esque.
The act of fighting must always serve some purpose. For me, that purpose is to feed my family.
I do not remember this person at all. Looks like a simple demote unit. So we have a doubler sword at start of turn. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +6 to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants spectrum +X to unit during combat. X equals 4 plus the highest bonus on each stat between unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit. It's not going to replace any of the arcane weapons, so I think this is just a big ignore. I'm not going to touch this.
I can!
Not sure how I feel about this unit. I like the artwork.
From the mages in the Order of Heroes.
It's kind of in between for me.
Order of Heroes.
Demoted stats 61, 35, 11, and 41. I don't know if I like that.
This way?
The speed is in that territory of just being. There's wasted stats in speed, essentially, is what I don't like. Alright, we have Arcane Truth Fire. Accelerate special trigger at start of turn if unit's HP is greater than 25%. Grants attack +6 and the following status to unit for 1 turn. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. If unit initiates combat with HP greater than 25% and unit has an area of effect special equipped, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before special triggers before combat. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants bonus to units stats equal to 25% of foe's attack at start of combat -4, minimum 5, max 14. Deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 7 during combat. And also, if unit's attack can trigger unit's special, grant special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. Okay. Very, very, very selfish weapon. So it's all going to come down to whether or not she can kill, period, on her turn. If she cannot kill on her turn, it's a useless unit, to be honest. For magic, before this unit initiates, foes in the area near target take damage equal to unit's attack minus foes' defense or res. Disable units and foes' skills that change attack priority, so that's huge. And if unit special is triggered before combat, reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduces damage by X%, skills by 50% during combat. If unit or foe special is ready or trigger before or during this combat. Reduce damage from foes' next attack by 40%. Okay. And then we have Slymere. If unit initiates combat, grants attack +8 and res +10 to unit, and unit makes guaranteed follow-up attack during combat, and also if number of bonus effects active on unit is greater than or equal to 2, excluding stat bonuses, or if number of penalty effects active on foe is greater than or equal to 2, excluding stat penalties, unit deals +5 damage during combat. Okay. She has attack res ploy to help with that. Overall, though, I mean, she has a cultist strike and attack res plays. Extremely selfish unit, which means that she has to be able to kill. And if she can't, she's useless. So I'm a little nervous about that. You know, killing Bernadetta is not, you know, exactly the holy grail of killing a unit. Like, it's not the example of a unit that you need to cut through. Who does she attack here? She attacks Bernadetta on a safety, an earth tile, which reduces, if I remember correct, earth tiles reduce out of combat damage. How much damage does this do? 32 damage. And then she'll get another poison strike here. Yeah. I'm concerned about this unit, the viability of this unit, to be honest.
I am Pjazi, a proud Jotun warrior.
Alright. Let's see. Arcane Giant Axe. Accelerates special trigger. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, neutralizes panic and penalties on unit's attack defense that take effect on unit at that time. That's a wording I haven't seen before. I think that basically negates... a lot of pre-combat stuff. I could be wrong, but I've never seen that wording before. On the unit at that time. If foe initiates combat or unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, grants bonus to unit's attack speed defense res equal to 25% of foe's attack at the start of combat, -4, max 14, minimum 5. Why did they swap it there? Usually it's min, whatever. Deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack, reduces damage from foes attacks by 15% of unit's attack. Okay. So if you put this on a unit with really high attack, they got a lot of damage reduction, flat damage reduction, and grant special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. And then we have Armor Blaze, Earthfire boost 3. Alright, Brutal Ferocity. This is what makes or breaks the unit, really, for an arcane unit. Unfortunately, that was on Lilina's special in the other one, and it was extremely selfish. So let's see what happens here. We have Pathfinder. So she just always has Pathfinder on herself, which is good. A lot of Jotunheimer units have that. At start of turn, if unit acts, inflicts attack, defense, -7, and gravity on foes in cardinal directions of unit with HP less than unit's max HP through their actions. So that's pretty awesome. I'm assuming if unit acts, that means that they have to, like, actually attack a unit. Like, they can't just, like, break a building. I could be wrong about that. But if foe initiates combat, or if unit's HP is greater than 25% at the start of combat, inflicts penalty on foe's attack defense equal to 5 plus the unit's max HP minus foe's HP at the start of combat, minimum 8, max 18. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge minus X on unit, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduces damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. Okay. I mean, the best part about it is the gravity. That's pretty awesome. I just, it'll suck if it's reliant on, like, me actually getting into combat. Which, I mean, as a armored unit, you're not going to be destroying buildings or something like that anyway. So, I wonder how well in practice this will be. In Aether Raids, maybe not as much as something like Summoner Duels. So, we'll see. And then we have AD Twin and Save, you know, the upgraded Far Saviors, or Near Savers, sorry. If foe is range equal to 1, initiates combat against ally within 2 spaces of unit, triggers Savior on unit. If foe's range equals 1, grants attack defense +4 during unit to unit during combat, and reduces damage by X%. Oh my gosh. If foe's range equal 1, grants attack defense +4 to unit during combat. Any reduces damage by X% effect that can be triggered only once per combat by units. Equipped special skill can be triggered up to twice per combat. And restores 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage during combat. So, yeah. I mean, it's going to be kind of your standard far save tank. Near save tank, sorry.
Season's greetings.
Shut up and obey!
Let's see what's there. Let's see what's there. So, we don't know what happened last round. There's only 4 units here, which means combat must have happened beforehand to slow these units, I feel like. By the way, the design of this axe is awesome. Yeah, I gotta say, I always get kind of nervous when I feel like the kind of, you know, showcase of the unit seems very catered
Shut up and obey!
to a specific situation. And then it puts gravity on everyone.
Yes.
Hey, that may be one that's kind of just difficult to put into practice. We'll have to see. And I don't know who this unit is, but Lilina, I love Lilina. She's one of my absolute favorite units in Fire Emblem, but this unit concerns me. I feel like she's such a selfish unit. She has to, you know, get the job done, and if she doesn't, useless, which sucks. I mean, when you compare it to the ninja units that just came out, Tharja and the duo Lucina, like, they just do so much in addition. Like, think of Tharja's like debuff for the entire team. So I'm a little, or I should say Tharja's buff that gives a debuff to the entire team. Buff to her entire team that gives a debuff to everyone else. So I'm a little concerned about Lilina. I don't know if she's gonna have the stopping power to make stuff happen. I think we'll just have to see in practice. I could be wrong about it. You know, I could be like all those people who were wrong about Bernadetta, who didn't know that she'd have such insane stopping power. But that's kind of how I feel with Lilina coming in. We'll see what happens. I'm hopeful because I love Lilina, but a little nervous. So I'm still going to be pulling for Ninja Lucina. I got Ninja Tharja. Ninja Lucina is like an absolute like must for me. It's right up my alley in terms of like the play styles that I use. And then if I get that, I probably will try for Lilina, but I don't know. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Let's see, how far does this go? This goes until it doesn't say. It just says when it starts. This is tonight, isn't it? Am I wrong? No, it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. So, you know, we'll have to see. But I'm low-key kind of disappointed. But we'll have to see, you know, what happens. So, yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Good luck to everyone out there doing your polls. Obviously, green pool is the way you go in this one. However, do not pass up on, I can't even remember his name because I just don't pass up on Elfin because he may be a really legit support unit to have. The only problem is finding a spot for a staff unit on your team like that. So, you know, good luck to everyone out there on your polls, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Torque out. See you guys.